Alrighty then, let's start this. Let's see if I can get this focused and get this done. But of course, first things first. Hello everybody, and Happy New Year's and welcome to 2026. Because I know last year was a little bit interesting. Yeah, especially I didn't even know how to start this video because I'm just probably saying that at least. And also, I hope you guys enjoyed 2025. I hope you at least enjoyed your Christmas, your New Year's Day, or New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Best way to put it. But again, I'm back to try to making videos again. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can keep this up for 2026. But of course, I do, every video before I make any other video, I do kind of like a recap, or at least try to do a recap, and then maybe talk about what I'm going to do for 2026, all the plans, etc., etc. A lot of times I say I'm going to do this, but I never do, which is annoying, which is funny, Anyway, not the point. And plus, I've been dealing a lot, which is hard to record, which I'll probably explain a little at the end. It's more personal. But for 2025, I want to talk about a little bit of things that I did this past year. Things that I experienced, all the fun, cool things, etc., etc. And I even wrote a list of most of the things I did. And I'm gonna be honest, 2025 was a fun, but also a stressful year and a pure drama year for me and for some of the people that I know. But to get it started, one of the main things, of course, I did for 2025 was celebrate another year with my girlfriend. We've been together for a good amount of time, and we had the chance to enjoy, experience another year, go out to dinner and stuff like that, which was fun. It felt nice, to enjoy somebody that's just like me, a nerd. And without her, I would probably be in a shamble. But besides that, after that, for 2025, I had the chance to go to MegaCon. I had the chance to experience Brandon Routh, who is known for Superman in Superman Returns. He's also a character from the CW. And getting to finally meet Superman, Brandon Routh, which is a character that I grew up with, that version of Superman, kind of in between of Christopher Reeve's Superman. It was amazing. Like, he was very nice, he was very tall, he was very fit. Like, he still has that fit Superman vibe, and I'm like, damn, like, this dude really keeps up and everything. I also had the chance to meet two other Supermans. I had the chance to meet Tim Daly, who is the 90s animated Superman that started it for the continuum of the DC animated universe, besides Batman the Animated Series. He was nice, he was so kind, he was so amazing. Getting to meet him and have a conversation with him and ask him about Kevin Conroy, who he got to experience with. And you can tell one thing is that he does miss him as well. Which kind of also like stung a little, like, damn, how impactful Kevin Conroy was with other people. And then also had the chance to meet George Newberg, who is the Superman from the Justice League animated series and also Injustice, who he was also nice. He was actually cool to talk to and everything. And we had a conversation about like Florida and everything, and he seemed pretty chill as well. And then I also had the chance to meet two Gohans. I had the chance to meet young Gohan, which was Stephanie Nadolny. I hope I pronounced her last name right. Who did, young Gohan, and I think she did also Kid Goku as well, which she was amazing. I was not expecting to meet her, but it was cool meeting her because, like, I was like, oh, she has no line. And when I went to meet her, it was awesome, And then I finally had the chance to meet my OG, the best of the best, adult Gohan, but who is voiced by Kyle Herbert. Apologize for the name, but I got the chance to meet that voice of Gohan, and oh my god, to hear his voice do that, I was like, yo, I finally got to meet like my top 5 favorite anime characters, favorite ones. It was just cool getting to go there and meet like those voice actors, because I'm gonna be honest, when I go to MegaCon, I go to support more to meet the voices of like voice actors, or I go to support more voice actors than actors, because one, they don't get paid as much, they don't get as much love sometimes than compared to actors and actresses. But getting to meet voice actresses and actors, it's worth it. They're amazing, especially they're a lot more of my childhood sometimes, and most of the time they are nice, you know, and they're amazing to talk to. So that's the reason I go to MegaCon and experience that. I also go to MegaCon to meet a lot of cosplayers, take photos of cosplayers, and even motivate myself to, like, you know, be a cosplayer. Because this year I'm actually planning to cosplay as Nightwing and Kyle Rayner, maybe if I have the time. Maybe do Nathan and Drake again, and maybe another character. I still haven't decided, but those are the main characters I've thought of doing this year. But for last year, I also had the chance to like meet a whole bunch of comic book artists. My girlfriend got a comic book autographed by one of the artists who did one of the covers for Absolute Wonder Woman, which he was chill. But besides that year, the year of MegaCon, it was perfect. And I just, you know, I got the chance to vlog it as well. So if you haven't seen the video, go check it out if you've never seen MegaCon or been into MegaCon, or just in general, you have an idea. So if you decide to go, you know, that video motivates you to give it a shot and experience it yourself. You know, that's the reason why I vlog conventions and stuff like that. And then I had the chance to go to another convention called Geek Con. And that convention was interesting. I had the chance to meet again, more cosplayers. I had the chance to meet the voice of Wally, who also does the voice of the droids from Star Wars, the animated series, like the Star Wars The Clone Wars series. I had the chance to meet Anthony Gonzalez, who's the voice of Miguel from Coco. He was so nice. Like, he was so cool to talk to. And like, I was like, damn, like, you know, the interaction was what I wasn't expecting. So he was chill. And then I had the chance to meet one of the voice actors for the new Mortal Kombat, which I didn't really. I think he's the voice of the new Sub-Zero, if I'm not correct. I don't remember which one he plays, because I haven't played the game yet, so I'm not unsure with the characters. But getting to meet at least that voice actor, he was chill. I had one conversation with my girlfriend's brother, which, you know, he had the chance to experience that convention with us, and, you know, so yeah. And then I also had the chance to meet an illustrator for Disney that did the movies, part of the movies for Lilo and Stitch, Emperor's New Groove, Lion King, and so many other movies. His name is Peter Raimundo. He's a nice guy. I even had the chance to meet him at another convention as well. But I had the chance to own an illustration design of course, Emperor's New Groove, while my girlfriend had the chance to get the sketch for art because he also did Beauty and the Beast. But my girlfriend got Belle and Beast. And he's not expensive, so if you ever have the chance to go to a convention and meet him, he is nice. He doesn't charge a lot for his artwork, so if you want an artwork from him, support him, because like, he's one of those people that like, he gets his money from going to conventions and stuff like that. So if you ever have the chance to see him and you love his artwork and you know it's iconic from like the old era of Disney, like the 90s, he's part of that team that did it as well. So yeah. And then I had the chance to go to, of course, the PolyCon, which is a small university-based convention with I didn't really get to meet people, but I got to go to support that convention because it's, you know, of course, it's a university base where, you know, students are making a convention for them. And it was fun to still go. It was chill. It was nice. I got to buy certain cool things and stuff like that. It wasn't too special this year. I'm still going this year as well to that convention to support it. And I don't know if I'm gonna vlog that because there's not really a lot to vlog. It's up to you guys if you want me to vlog, you know. Yeah. And then also I had the chance to again go to Panama, where I'm partially where I'm from. I got the chance to take my girlfriend, show her all around Panama, which maybe I might do a vlog going to Panama maybe this year or next year, and just showing off again where I'm from and the culture that I grew up with, the foods that are in Panama Canal again, a better view of it, because she also got to experience that, which, you know, is cool. You know, seeing it in images and everything versus seeing it in person, of course, is always different. But besides that, the other thing I had the chance to do is I had the chance to go to Epic before it had the chance to open for the public. Unless I'm mixing it for last year, but if I'm not correct, it did open this year. I had the chance to go for a preview before it opened because I knew somebody who worked at Universal, so they had the chance to help me out, and it was great to go to Epic, but that was sadly a shit show because of my fault and then everything that happened with just certain things I'm not gonna say, but either way, I know it is partially my fault because yeah, it's one of those situations. If you know what I mean, kind of. But going to experience Epic, it was great. Going to see, Dark Universe, Nintendo Land, which, oh my God, yes. Got to experience the, How to Train Your Dragon area, and then also experience the Harry Potter, which surprisingly I'm not a fan of. I didn't like it, but it was still cool. But, but if you have the chance to go experience yourself. I might make a video talking about it, my thoughts on Epic itself and how kind of I still prefer Universal's parks, Island and Universal itself versus Epic. But still cool park I love. I still enjoyed it as much as I could, and I had the chance to go multiple times and experience it, again. One thing I also had the chance this year is I had the chance to go to another convention called Anime Orlando, which I did VIP for that one, and there I had the chance to meet so many iconic voice actors and actresses, and that convention was cool. I also had the chance to buy some cool nerdy stuff, which, if you haven't seen the video, go check that one out as well. But the people that I had the chance to meet there was the voice of Goofy, Bill Farmer, which he was so nice, so kind, and it's the way he sounds is exactly almost how he sounds like Goofy. And he's a person that's worth meeting. If you love iconic Disney characters, he is one of them. I had the chance to meet Linda Larkin, who is the voice of Princess Jasmine. It was my girlfriend. She wanted to meet her because, of course, and plus she was also nice. So credits to her. I had the chance to meet Jodie Benson, who did a voice of Ariel from Little Mermaid, who is one of my favorite Disney princesses, which I gotta admit, I'm a fanatic for Disney, especially the princesses. I can't lie about that. But she was kind, she was nice, she was sweet. If you have the chance to meet her and you're a Disney fan, she's worth it. She's worth it, trust me, she is. I had the chance to meet Paige O'Hara, which of course is the voice of Belle from Beauty and the Beast, the original Belle, and oh my God, she was nice. And I got a chance to meet her and get an autograph for my sister because, it was kind of her birthday and I wanted to get her something nice because I grew up with Beauty and the Beast because of her, so I thought of getting her something nice. But I also had the chance to see my girlfriend experience one of her favorite princesses that she grew up with, and I know that feeling of crying and hyping up and because that was me with Kevin Conroy. So I understand why she was like that, and she was so nice. And she is another voice actress that if you have the chance to meet, do it. She is nice, she is sweet, she's willing to hug you, and stuff like that, So, and then I had the chance to meet Kermit. I think one of the original voices of Kermit, Steve Whitmer. For those who know, please correct me if I'm wrong. But he is the voice of Kermit, and he was also nice. He was chill to talk to, and he was amazing to talk to, But the one that I had the chance to meet that completed my childhood, where my inner child was so happy, was I got to meet Christopher Burns, who is the voice of the animated 90s Spider-Man series, who he is so cool to me. He is the Kevin Conroy of Spider-Man for me. And that's the only way I can compare it, because the way he sounds is exactly how he sounds, similar to when he does his Peter Parker voice. And getting to talk to him and interact with him while he's also interacting with another fan as him, it was so cool. All I have to say is if you have the chance to meet him, because he is worth it. He is worth every penny to meet him and autograph and everything. And also, he will admit, and one thing I learned is he's willing to come back as Spider-Man. So Disney, if you are watching, bring him back. He's willing to do it. He loves that character. So yeah, but besides that, we had the chance to go to a Beauty and the Beast panel. We had the chance to go to a Hercules panel where we got to kind of hear Hercules and the voice of Meg, and ask them questions and just hear their experiences and stuff like that, which is cool. Also, I had the chance to go with a friend of mine's, also meet up with a friend of mine's there who, cool guy, and experience it as well together. And then from there, I actually had the chance to get some iconic games. Like, I had the chance to get Mario Galaxy and Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for the Wii. And I'm like, and they were cheap. They were $25 each, which I wasn't expecting the Twilight Princess to be that cheap and reasonable. But hey, I got it, and I'm starting to play at least Mario Galaxy, and I can see why people love that game. I can finally understand why it's enjoyable. So now I have to get the second one to play it, since also, Mario, the next Mario movie is going to be based on that, so I kind of have an understanding of it, which is perfect. But I also had the chance to get Mario Kart Wii. That's finally a game that I've been wanting for years, and that's the reason why I got the Wii. Never got it. My mom bought me every other game. She got me Sonic Racers for Wii, but not Mario Kart, which kind of pissed me off. But now that I finally had it and experienced it again, my childhood is complete, or part of my childhood is complete. Also, I had the chance to I had the chance to watch the new Superman movie, which loved it. It was great in theaters. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care what you say, I enjoyed it. It was perfect. There were still some flaws in it, but it's still enough where I could say I enjoyed it. It's my favorite Superman, and I'm excited for whatever comes for this DC universe, which I might do a video talking about that, as the whole DC projects in general, what we have projects so far, and just my thoughts in general. But yeah, and me and my girlfriend, my girlfriend even enjoyed it too. She loved it. She had a blast with it. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of comments talking about that, especially I can't wait for the comments for that part. Anyway, I also had the chance to experience a movie that I grew up in theaters for the first time as a re-release in theaters, which I had the chance to experience Tobey Maguire's first Spider-Man movie, and seeing that movie in theaters, it was perfect. It was the best experience I could experience. And finally watching it in the big screen with my girlfriend, my inner child was happy, because I always grew up watching that movie in TV, but getting to see the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire and just hear it in the the big speakers, it felt right. It felt like it was perfect, but I didn't get the chance to see the second one or the third one, even though I already saw the third one in theaters growing up. I just didn't get to see the second one because I didn't have time. I was working. So yeah. Anyway, one other main thing this year that I can say I did was I finally own an N64, and it wasn't even expensive. I got it for GameStop for $80. So yeah, I don't know if that's considered expensive or cheap or reasonable, but yeah, I just got an N64 that works well. Now the goal is to find games for it that I can, at least reasonable games or whatever I can find, like, Donkey Kong 64, Super Mario 64 or Mario 64, all the Legend of Zelda games, Super Smash Bros, you name it, like those kind of games. And then 007 GoldenEye, it's a game I also want to get myself an experience. But yeah, and then comment down some games that you think I should play or get or experience, and if also post it here and maybe do a live stream of me playing it my N64. I don't know if you guys want that, but I don't know. But besides that, Some other small things that I had the chance to experience or finally achieve was like, as an anime fan, I can say this, and I know a lot of people will either cheer and finally say great job or really, is I had the chance to finally reach 1,000 episodes of One Piece. I am happy. I'm close to finally catching up to One Piece. I'm still taking a hiatus break because I watched the 100 episodes to reach there. So now, like, every week I will at least watch 5 episodes. I might make a video talking about everything that reached to episode 1,000. And is it worth getting to 1,000 for One Piece? And I will say yes, it is, because I love One Piece. I love Luffy. But that's an achievement I can say I did. Yeah, so if you're in One Piece, let me know what episode you are. Are you caught up with One Piece, or are you still catching up? Are you starting to watch it? Let me know in the comments. I'm actually curious for my anime fans. Some other things that I've achieved is I've got more nerdy stuff. I've had my wall of Funkos grow with half of it is my girlfriend's, I will admit. All the Disney, the Wonder Woman stuff, that's my girlfriend's. Everything from the Hulk, Deadpool, Sonic, that way to the left, that's mine. So, and I also have some over here with Godzilla. I finally own like a Mecha Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Mecha King Ghidorah, Mecha Godzilla, the 1990s, 1975, I don't know, 1990s, 1975 version, Terra Mecha Godzilla version. And yeah, so, you know, and I've got more posters, I've got collected more comic books, more graphic novels that I probably want to make videos of, and et cetera, et cetera. You know, so yeah, this year was a little bit interesting. I did a lot of stuff, surprisingly, and as a nerd, I could say in my bucket list, I've done a lot of stuff where I'm like, I could take out of my bucket list or be like, I achieved something that my younger self would be happy with, you know. But 2026 is going to be a little bit more different, or it's going to be more hyped. I'm going to try. Because again, I'm going to MegaCon, I'm going to cosplay, I'm going to try to meet more voice actors. I'm going to get autograph stuff from Jim Lee for my comics, which I can't wait to get my autographed comics signed by him. And I'm going to more conventions, try to do more conventions. Maybe do more videos. I want to do some like movie short film videos stuff here to, you know, go do more vlogs, like go to experience vlogs, places that, like, you know, people have heard about, and I want to go experience it. You know, if there's this cool nerdy comic book place or vintage retro store, gaming store, I can vlog it and tell you if it's worth it or not. There's so much videos I want to do, which I think I already made a video talking about, you know, especially with that I got a new camera, which I can do so much. I can do more longer videos, cleaner videos, especially with my GoPro. And then just talk about more things that I love, like comics, you know, talk about DC, talk about Marvel, the MCU, talk about more anime stuff, and just maybe do videos of me like cooking more, like doing like cooking, like with ramen, like make ramen from scratch, try to learn how to make ramen. Also maybe experience driving, because there's a place in Orlando I want to go, and I want to vlog me experiencing driving a Toyota Supra, or Corvette, a Porsche, you know, and all those kind of cars, experience, you know, and then just vlog that experience of me experiencing a sports car. Because I do want to get more into cars, especially because I'm watching Initial D, which is a great anime. If you want to get into cars or understand cars, and you want a good anime, watch Initial D. That's another anime I would recommend watching, because I love it. It's perfect, and it even wants me to. It makes me want to learn manual to start drifting, even though I probably will never anytime soon be able to do it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe vlog that experience. I don't know, but again, there's so many videos that I want to do. I want to experience. There's so many concepts, ideas I want to try to do in this channel and grow, which I will say I finally reached 100 subs here in YouTube, which I know is not a lot to be you know, celebrating, but for me it is a lot, because I'm happy every person that subscribes here. That means I'm bringing somebody joy and entertainment for somebody, and I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking, you know, anything. All I'm asking is you to watch my video, enjoy it if you love it, like it, and etc. etc. Because I plan on, if this channel does grow and people do love my videos, yeah, of course I'm gonna make a Patreon for you guys to support me so I can make more videos, cooler stuff. Maybe me going to Japan, you know, and vlog that experience as a person who's just a simple nerd experiencing Japan, which I know there's a lot of people, vlogs, videos, and channels that do that. So I know I'm not gonna be the first one doing that, but I'm gonna be an amateur doing that. You know, a humble guy experiencing Japan for the culture, for the nerdy stuff, and truly giving respect to the culture of Japan. You know, but again, there's so much stuff I want to do. There's so much stuff I want to see, so much stuff I want to like show you guys, and even just, you know, and the only reason I haven't done a lot of videos or, you know, constant videos in 2025 was I started focusing on short content video, which I also might make a video talking about that. But I just had, you know, since I've been working, my mental health hasn't been great. I've been attacking friends and families that I know because I've been working hard, trying to save up to do this, to do that. The only time I had the chance to make videos was short content video on my Instagram, on my TikTok, even here, YouTube, but for shorts, you know, YouTube shorts. And, you know, if you want to check those videos, you know, check those out, check me out in Instagram, in TikTok, you can. You know, I constantly at least upload videos there of my nerd content and stuff like that, which I will, you know, link my names here, or you can go like down in the description. It has my link to check out my profiles. But yeah, but 2025, it was interesting for sure. And this year I do want to say I want to show and do more stuff for you guys, and at least be a small YouTuber that's doing it for the fun of it. I don't care if I get 1 million followers or subscribers. All I care is if I get 1,000, I'm happy with it. Because I know the people that are following and subscribe to me truly just enjoy, or I'm just bringing at least a laughter, entertainment to you guys. And some of you guys love to hear my thoughts, my opinions, and just my voice. So, and I just also enjoy doing this just to do this, you know, in other words, it's my therapy. I know it's weird saying that, but hey, it is. And 2025, when it came to my mental health, it did decline, because I did do a lot of stuff where I'm not proud of. And that's one advice I do want to give out is, if you notice your mental health is declining, talk to somebody. Go get help. You know, do not be afraid to speak to your partner about it, your friends, your family, even if they don't take you serious. Which this year I'm also trying to do as well, because there's a lot of stuff I'm doing which I want to improve. But yeah, so, and maybe YouTube will help me improve my self-esteem, my confidence, who I am. But yeah, so, and also help me edit my videos, improve my videos as well in general if I constantly upload videos too. So I at least give you high quality videos, since, like I said, I have a camera. I have a better camera to vlog and record stuff, go to places, at least the quality will be better, you know. And the more you guys watch, the more I will constantly improve my videos. Because I know there's somebody out there that's watching and loving my videos, you know. But, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, that's all I gotta say. I don't want to keep blabbering or keep repeating stuff, but just looking at my list on my screen, I did a pretty good amount of stuff this past year for 2025, and I could say I'm proud. I'm happy with it. And my girlfriend, of course, was along with it, and she even would say, "You did it. We both did a lot." And I'm like, "Yeah, we did." So let's see what 2026 has to offer and bring, especially with the movies, games, concepts, vlog experience or vlog stuff, video stuff, content, and etc. etc. So yeah. So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna end it from here, which I always say, thank you for watching. If you're still here, and like I always say, I'm weird. Don't judge.